Hello and welcome to RageQuit Gaming's coverage of the TERA closed beta test. Today we're looking at the Warrior class. With me as always is Daz.
Hello.
So this is a melee DPS class, very high mobility, far more so than the other melee DPS classes. Very much like the Rogue in World of Warcraft, obviously, fairly obvious comparison. Certainly not like the Warrior in World of Warcraft at all. That was his basic combo strike, and as you can see that he can leap over the targets as well. That's where a lot of his mobility comes from, the ability to dodge like that. And just cutting him up.
Taking names.
Yeah. After you do a dodge, you can do something called a vortex slash, which is that AoE, round AoE attack, which does do quite a large amount of damage. I'm hoping he's going to show it off here. Can he do it?
Why picking on fairies?
No, he's just going to cut him up. Why not? Absolutely. If you can. His first main ability is something called Rain of Blows, which I think I do here. Yeah. That does quite a good amount of damage, but it also reduces the damage you take. And there's the vortex slash as well. So Rain of Blows, there it goes again. You take, I think, 30% reduced damage while that's active. So, you know, you get up in people's faces, doing damage to them and taking less in return as well.
Nice. You
can also combo into your evasive roll, and then from the evasive roll into the vortex slash. So lots of damage, mobility and options there. As you can see, just cut. Dead. I think this Sabertooth is, yeah, he wants some. That's the next one, that's Combative Strike. You'll see it better in a moment. That is, I think you get it at level 6. And that's a gap closer, but it doesn't use mana. It actually uses your health. So if you want even more mobility than the class already offers, then you've got it. Here it comes. But you have to sacrifice some of your health for it. And there we go, there's the combo. So that's the evasive roll and then vortex slash. Where are we off to next?
Seems very fast. Takes down enemies quite fast by the looks of it.
It's the mobility that is it. I mean, I fought him as both the Lancer and a Berserker, and the mobility, the jumping about, the quickly getting in and out, he was a nightmare to face. When you got those big two-hander weapons and you're just swinging them about so slowly, he just dives out the way. What you've just seen me activate there is Assault Stance, and basically what that does is it gives you increased damage and increased crits at the cost of losing some of your hit points effectively, some of your endurance. And then also at the same level you get these both at level 10. You get Defensive Stance, which does pretty much the exact opposite. So I mean, that is very much like the Warrior in World of Warcraft. You get a bit of extra damage and you take more damage, or you have less hit points to take damage with, and then the opposite. So there is some versatility there. Now that one, what you saw was called Rising Fury. That again, whilst you're casting it, you take less damage, but what happens is that you can activate it twice. So you do one, then you can perhaps change your angle and do the second half of it. It does pretty good damage. Again, it's moving you about the battlefield whilst you're attacking, and it's very controllable. I think that's the difference between this class and many of the other classes, melee classes, is that your damage is so much more controllable than some of the others. The others are like, I'm going to do this big massive attack and I hope to God it hits. This guy's I'm going to do less damage, but I'm going to be knowing that it's going to hit when I want it to hit, and I can get out of the way of the stuff that's coming my way. So he is a highly mobile class. He's got Battle Cry, which draws aggro. He's actually also labelled as an evasive tank. I guess, you know, yeah, why not? I mean, he's got Defensive Stance. He's got a lot of, you know, dodges out the way. I've never seen in a game an evasive tank work back, unless you talk about Vanilla WoW when it was dodge rogue tanking occasionally with evasive you know, evasive 5-minute cooldown abilities to really boost that. Yeah, possibly. But I've never seen it really work since then. So it does make me nervous. It just means the tank makes one slip up that I can help seeing in raids, and he just drops dead instantly before the healers can help him. So I don't put a lot of weight in those sorts of things. But hey, this game could prove us wrong. I mean, it's more active targeting than some of the others, isn't it? So
Definitely.
what do you think about the class? Are you interested?
Yeah, it looks quite good. It looks like it deals a bit more damage than the Slayer, but the Slayer was quite maneuverable as well. So
Okay guys, so I hope you like this video. Do check out our other videos for the TERA beta test, and we'll hope to see you again next time. Please remember to subscribe, like and comment.